I'm finding more and more that it's just really, really fun for me to go to big events where there's a large gathering of people, so I can kind of just bloop my way through the crowd and live stream and make snarky comments to cool people. Like, that's a fun thing for me. It's a social event in its own weird, twisted way. Yesterday, there was a Refuse Fascism march that took place in 19 cities across the country. People came together to protest the Trump-Pence future and the Trump-Pence regime, which is so weird. But I still had fun going to the one in New York City because, frankly, it was right outside my apartment. There was a lot of positives that came out of it, but I'm gonna be a little bit of a contradictory douche right here and highlight for you something I thought that was really, really weird and like kind of negative in a way. I ran into this little gentleman guy who I can only describe as a real-life MGTOW, men going their own way. I'd like to show you my interaction with him. Please enjoy.
That this side got a better message than that side right now. They're just screaming, "You're a loser, screw you," and that's not constructive to anybody.
I don't want to do that.
I actually wanted to argument your point.
Okay.
No. You're going to have to do it on my terms. Ask the questions now.
Excuse me?
Ask the questions.
What questions? What are you demanding things of me for? This is my stream. I'm live right now.
Ask me questions about your viewpoints. Or you're not going to be able to discuss with someone that's from that camp.
Which camp? What, the Trump supporters?
Yes, I came to actually talk to you.
Okay, but can I just say, like, if you would like to talk to me, just ask instead of demanding that you want to talk to me. That doesn't really work, right?
Well, I'm used to your type being uncivil.
What's my type, sir?
Leftist.
Do you know I voted for Trump?
Okay.
So who are you to judge what my type is, sir?
You're a woman. You have no judgment over yourself. You
Excuse
have
me?
impulses.
Excuse me?
You have estrogen running through your body. You don't know how to decide anything.
I don't know how to decide anything because I'm a woman?
Well,
Have you not
There
looked
is
me
a
in the
man
eyes yet?
in charge.
Okay, there's a man in charge. What was that?
I'm looking you in the eyes.
Okay, good. Because you got to keep your eyes above the equator here, okay?
Well, human impulses are hard to control, much like your impulses and you trying to fight nature.
What am I trying to fight nature about?
The fact of you being a woman, even having an involvement in politics.
That's a bizarre statement to say, sir. That's a really weird thing to say to somebody you have no idea about. Right?
But it won't bring you children to your womb, and it won't make you anything less than one.
What if I don't want children? What are you going to do about that?
Then you'll just be an unhappy cat lady sitting in the alley with the other unhappy cat lady sitting in the cat. Now, I do not care for the insults. You invite them upon yourself.
What insults have I thrown at you, sir?
No, I mean me. I do it because you brought this upon yourself, and you don't even want to.
You came up to me, sir. I was talking to somebody else, and you came up to me. So I'm going to ask you to step the away from me and stop staring at my. All right?
Sorry.
You have a wonderful day.
Wandering eyeball syndrome. Now, do you want to have an argument or no?
Absolutely not. You've lost the privilege to talk to me.
You lost the privilege.
Go back to Reddit, sir.
Oh, I am something far more dangerous.
Now looking back on this, I realized that I kind of threw it a little bit. I went a little Jersey and I went a little bit of an asshole, like, get away from me, I'm so pretty and privileged, it's a privilege to talk to me. In actuality, I think this is a nice lesson for me to learn because I should just give people more of a chance to let their story be told, and if after that 5-minute window I realize I'm never gonna talk to this person ever again, it's totally fine. But I was just so blown away by the fact that this guy was saying these words to me. I have never in my life been labeled as a woman in such an inherently negative light. Like, well, if I don't have children, I'm just gonna be an unhappy cat lady, and well, my womb is only for children apparently. Didn't know that. It should surprise no one that I spend an inordinate amount of time online. Now, the more time I do spend, the more I realize that there is this kind of enveloping fan base of guys, in essence, like this, who like to put women into these categories of that they must be perfect, they must fit my specifications in order to be productive members of society. And by productive members of society, I mean a lady that is just going to do everything for me because I'm the man, and I'm because the president's a man, like I can do whatever I want, basically. Like, it's this weird kind of mindset that makes up a lot of internet commenters and a lot of people that hop into live streams and just spam swastikas and shit like that. I've just read a lot of what is being said online and how these men tend to think about women. It's just the more you generate what's wrong with them, the more you're typing, well, it's all their fault, their fault, their fault, over and over again. The harder it is to take a look at yourself and self-reflect on what exactly is wrong with you. Now, speaking to somebody and never leaving, and never the eye line leaves this area of the person, like that's just flat out a rude thing to do. It's not man, woman, my biological need. It's just impolite. It's just in society, we don't normally do that. When we speak to somebody, we look at them in the eye, and maybe, you know, we look away, oh, we're thinking, but we don't just do this. We don't just throw like, oh, tits, oh, drool. I think these sects, these subsections of MGTOWs or incels that people like to poke fun at online, I think that they could do a lot of service to themselves if they get the f off the internet for a second and just try to speak to another person that's not over a screen. And I know that that's not something that comes easy to people, and it's like a very simple blanket solution to you know, social anxiety is a thing, and people have a lot of trouble connecting to one another. I know, I get that aspect of it, but you never know unless you take that first step. I think conversations like this one that I had with this gentleman is why women are saying, well, we need feminism, you know? like, you know, those kinds of ladies online that will say that. I felt very objectified as a woman. I felt like I was being talked to less than a person, honestly, and I didn't appreciate it, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the rest of my life is completely ruined because of this one aspect of it. You know, no, it's not like that. I just want to bring light to it that people like this out there do exist, and, you know, it's not cool, I don't think, and I think that you can learn a lot instead of just simply making fun. And I think content creators who find themselves seeing comments like this in their comment sections a lot, seeing things that make you go, huh, do you really believe that about a lady? Like, that's weird. If you see that a lot, maybe it's a good idea to call attention to it. Not tell people don't do it, because people don't like being told what to do, but maybe call attention to it. Be like, this is a weird thing that people are saying that I see online. I just don't understand why you continue saying things like that. I have other thoughts about internet cultures I would love to share with you. I'd love to share more of my protest videos with you. I always have a great time just milling about the crowd. So if you would like to, please join me on Twitter. Please follow me here. Please subscribe to my channel. We can just hang out and have a lot of fun, and I thank you for watching and listening to my thoughts, and I will see you next time. So thank you very much for watching, and take care, bitches.
That's not true.
What was that? No. Thank you. Have the police been awesome today?
Police!
Have the police not been awesome today, sir? What are you screaming that for?
It's like come down to the police.
Are they giving anybody...
That is, the police is not the thing you should be saying.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
You're making yourself look like an idiot.
You're the man!
Do we want to try to convince the other side, or do we...
We're dividing more, aren't we? You know?